Okay, recording this take 2 because it didn't record the first time. Okay. So let me actually give you some back. I learned about relief printing and like stamp making from my lithography class. One of the like last assignments was making a relief print. So that's kind of phase 3, maybe phase 2 in the video. Phase 1, it was me buying the product and then making something immediately. I think maybe I watched one video, but the video that I watched, they were using erasers to make stamps, not linoleum. So I didn't have any knowledge for it, basically. So I got my linoleum, it was cracked. So I had bought another one. Everything was free for me because of I don't know the program I'm in, man. I don't know. Here's my tools. I was doing this at home, obviously. So I had the cracked linoleum still. I took off like a little nib so I could do like some little tests and just figure out the figure out the I like figuring out the sometimes. Girl, my mom was making some chicken and waffles, and I hear that chicken frying, girl, and I'm so excited. Ah! I haven't eaten. I had 2 bites of a waffle. It was a pancake. Speaking of pancakes, I'm gonna do this really quick. So I had a job interview. This was like phase 2 for the job because I did the interview, and they called me in, and I was like, okay, time to come in. And no, actually no. So this morning they wanted like my they wanted to hire me for some photos and stuff to make content and to be a server. So I had sent them my portfolio. I had to make it. They gave me 2 days to make it, by the way, or 3 days. Um, like I did the interview on Saturday, and then I had to come in on Monday, or the interview was Friday. I don't know. It was 3 days. So I had to do that in 3 days, which was already kind of like ugh. So I go there. I get a text, and I'm like, okay. So when do you want me to come in? They were like, we're open from 11 to 7. Can you come in as soon as possible? And I'm like, okay, I can do that. Are you free today or tomorrow? Today and tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, because they wanted me to hide. They wanted me to show them that I can come on weekends always. Okay, so back to the video. I you have to make it backwards so that when you stamp it, it's facing the correct way to read it. I flipped the image 3 times, and so I undid the flipping, which is so interesting because I don't know how doing it 3 times unflipped it. Okay, so it was the correct way. I flipped it, and then I flipped it the correct way again. Okay, that actually makes sense. Okay, well, yeah, so it's the wrong way. I think it's cool, it's fine. It's just like a little tester. I wish that it was something that I could keep because but it's like you can see that it's small, so I can just redo it. It take like 20 minutes maybe to do that because it's small. And so what I didn't know, since didn't watch videos on it, was that you have to heat up the linoleum and put oil on it so that it's softer, so you can just carve easily with no danger. As I was carving, I was pretty nervous because I actually cut myself. Here you can see here. You can't see. Okay. I don't know. I cut myself on with an X-Acto knife trying to cut some clay, some hard clay, and it like slipped. I was like cutting with an X-Acto, then it just like I stabbed myself with my. Sorry, trigger warning. Well, it's you know that there's trigger now, but so yeah, so I went there. I went to the job, and you can see I'm struggling right now. Like, whew. It does make quite the difference when you heat it up and put oil. You can, if you're doing this at home, you can use a blow dryer and maybe olive oil or vegetable oil. It's like a little bit, just wipe it down on the gray side. Since it's easier to tell which parts you need to cut out and which parts you don't, you can use paint or like Indian ink or something. I believe that's what it's called. I used paint, so I did this at home. Just like I did two thin layers of paint, and that made it easier to see what's, and it just looks cool. I think it looks cool. I think I was unsuccessful in washing the paint off, but you don't have to. It just kind of bothered me that it was under there, and yeah. But anyways, back to the job. So I go there. I got on the expressway. It was 15 minutes away. Thankfully, there wasn't too much. It wasn't really any traffic, so I got there in 15 minutes or so. I got there and basically I was talking to the manager about getting hired. He's the one that interviewed me, and then the owner of the restaurant. By the way, the restaurant's food is really bad. My mom went there. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting a call. Okay. So yeah, back to the video. Um. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the job. I forgot what I was talking about. So I get there and he's like, "Hey, you should come in at 5 because that's when the reservations start. There's nobody here right now, so you just be sitting doing nothing." And I was just like, "What?" And so I was just like kind of still processing because I was just kind of like, I don't know, like it kind of happened fast, like before I knew it. So I'm like, "Okay, thanks. See you at 5." I go to the car. I call my mom because I'm like, I've like okay, this is kind of crazy. Like that's, you wasting my time. So I call her and I was telling her. I was just so blue. I had to tell somebody. My friend was at work, so I had to tell somebody. Okay, so we had to know. So, and it's so funny because I didn't even want to go today. I wanted to this happened just this morning. I didn't want to go today because I wanted to get the hair dye because last night I saw that I would look really cool with pink ends. And yeah, that's me. So I didn't even want to go, but my mom was like, "You get that money, you need a job. Like, show them that you're available." Okay, fine, whatever, man. So I go. Well, I already told you that I went, and so I'm back in the car. I call my mom. She's like, yada yada. That's unprofessional, yada yada. The food was already bad, so this is already second round flag, yada yada. Go in there and tell that you're not gonna let them waste your time like that, yada yada. I go back in there. I tell them I'm like, this is not gonna work for me. I don't know if I mentioned this, but they wanted me to do photos. So like they wanted me to be a server and take photos. So I just didn't want to represent bad food. Like the food, I had the pasta. I don't know what it was, but something there was too much of something. Like I don't know. It's crazy because I had recorded a video of me talking about how hard it is to find a job when all your experiences in the art field. But then I had near the end of the video, I realized like, um, like people like that are 17 can get jobs at like restaurants and fast food restaurants and stuff with no experience. So that shouldn't even be a thing. I recorded the video and I was really getting into it. I was saying some good points, telling some good stories, and it didn't record because I did it on photo booth, and that was devastating. I spent like 20 minutes just, that was devastating. And I didn't have the energy and emotions to re-record it. So it was just devastating. I gotta tell you 3 times, so you really know. Man, this clip is going for a really long time. So in my it's like lagging. Okay, it's like lagging. Okay. So fast forward, I'm done with the cutting, and I've completed it technically. So I didn't have an ink pad, so I had to use paint to see how the stamp came out. This was a horrible decision. Do not do that. This looks the way that it looks. Um and afterwards I liked the way I don't know, man. It was just a mess. So I had got some experience. Okay, I got some experience. And now it's time yada yada, and how to do everything. So this time I'm doing it for my classwork, so you're gonna see the difference. It's night and day. So here's the photo that I used, and there's my cutout. I still did it at home because I didn't have to do it at school. So yeah, look at the details. I was trying to do the editing stuff on this. So I'm gonna turn it into something for shirts. Like a little logo. I made it pretty big, like it's about this big. So I bought some shirts from Michael's for a really good deal. Go there if you need some shirts. And yeah, so once I buy some paint, I need to get some paint and a roller, and I'm gonna make some merch at home. So yeah, it's gonna be a part 2 where I show the process of doing that. I don't really have anything more to say, so I'm just gonna let you enjoy me taking off the phone screen to my phone. I recorded this in the middle of editing because I got distracted, and oh yeah, I'm gonna sell the phone. I know I just said I was gonna let you listen, but hold on. I'm gonna sell the phone. I'm gonna get like $70 from it because I obviously needed a job. Devastating news, man, devastating. Yeah, I was trying to like get it charged, but also I had to take off the screen protector as well. I got an urge. So yeah. Okay. Sorry I ruined the video with my talking. Okay. I have 2 phones.
This was a bad idea. I see that now.
I'm really sorry about that, man. That was really I didn't think I was gonna talk for so long, but I should have known better. So and this was such a dumb decision. I like scraped, there was like micro glass on my desk, so I had scraped it away with my hand, and I got something I got some glass in my finger. I had to take it out. It didn't hurt, thankfully. But yeah, that was a really bad decision. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, well that's the end of the video. So I'm gonna talk to this camera. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, consider if I can even answer them, and then ask me, and I will do my best on this topic, because like clearly, like I don't know, man. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you want me to do a video on the woes of trying to get a job with an all art in your resume. I already debunked the point of the video, but nevertheless, I think it's interesting thought. I don't know, man. Okay, well, have a nice day. I'm gonna try to think of an outro and like intro thing. Turtles do this thing when they're happy. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, bye. Shower thoughts and perspiration remind me of temptations and the time